There's a lot of cruelty and suffering in the world right now, so it's easy to lose faith in humanity. But this video will show you that there's still some good people left in this world. How many of you would risk your life to save a drowning animal? This man didn't waste a second thinking about it. He just jumped into the river and tried his best to save the drowning calf, which he did after a bit of struggle. A camel was laying in the middle of the road, and this man knew exactly what to do. He gave the camel water, which was exactly what the poor animal needed. The man threw a stick into the water, and one of the dogs, being the good boy that he is, tried his best to retrieve it, and he almost drowned because of it. Thankfully, his owner noticed it immediately and saved his dog in the nick of time. One man left his 6 dogs behind in flooded locked cages after a hurricane. Fortunately for the dogs, one man noticed them and he immediately jumped into the rescue and freed them all without hesitation. It's okay, come on. This poor sheep named Victoria lived for years in the Australian bush, with 57 pounds of wool covering her body. A team of rescuers finally got a hold of her and brought her to the sanctuary where they sheared her, thus allowing her to have a normal life. This dog right here got stuck in some barbed wire. He then tried to rescue himself, but he only made things worse. Luckily, some people found him and carefully cut the wire. How devastating is this? The dog got stuck between a fence and a wall and was crying for help. Thankfully, some people heard his helpless cries and carefully helped him get out of a tough situation. I don't know what happened to this cat, but it fell unconscious and would have gone into cat heaven if it wasn't for the kind rescuer who performed a successful reanimation. Cats, even more than dogs, often find themselves in the most unusual of circumstances. Take a look at this cat. How it ended up there, no one knows. But the important thing is that someone noticed the poor animal and rescued it with the help of a rope. This goat got stuck in a wheel. People didn't waste a second in trying to help the animal, which they eventually did after carefully removing the wheel. One look at this man giving water to a squirrel directly from the bottle is enough to warm your heart. You can just see the gratitude in the animal's eyes. A cat desperately needed a helping hand to get out of a tough situation, and one man immediately answered its call. With the help of a rope, the cat was safe in no time. At first, it seemed that this deer's antlers got stuck in a tree, but once the camera zoomed in, you realize the poor thing is stuck in some old chicken wire fence. Luckily for the deer, the Good Samaritan cut the fence and set it free. A sea turtle got stuck on the beach, and it was just laying there on its back, and it would have stayed that way for a really long time if it wasn't for this kind man who helped turn it around with the help of his friend. How this giraffe ended up with a tire around its neck, no one knows. But the important thing is that this group of people managed to remove the tire and save the animal. The elephant named Pretty Boy approached the doctors as if to ask for help. The experienced doctors noticed the hole in its forehead, so they tranquilized the animal, and the x-ray confirmed it was a bullet in Pretty Boy's skull. Doctors then successfully removed the bullet. These 2 foxes were running in circles, hoping to somehow find a way out of this abandoned pool. Luckily, one man noticed them, jumped inside the pool, and got one out. The other one was a little more hesitant. This goose, named Victoria, lost its beak, and the poor thing couldn't even eat. But thankfully, 45 days later, she was able to get the new one, and it's all thanks to the 3D printed prosthetic designed by some Brazilian researchers. Got her! I got ya. Yeah. Watch out for Mom. Hey, buddy. Hey, buddy. It's okay. I don't see any injuries. See you later, buddy. This poor baby elephant got hit by a truck and couldn't get up as a result. It took about 20 people in order to even try and move the poor thing. They eventually did after a lot of struggle. many of you would be brave enough to help a shark with your bare hands? Well, these two men didn't quit till they managed to return the blue shark to the water after it got stranded at the beach in New Zealand. A dog got hit by a car in India, and as a result, was left out in the middle of the road with his legs strangely stretched out in front of him. Turns out he had suffered nerve damage, but the rescue team gave their best to help the poor animal get back on its feet. A raccoon tried to break into the attic through the roof, but instead got stuck in a hole with its hind legs poking out. Thankfully, a man noticed it and helped the raccoon get out of a tough situation. No, this guy isn't jumping in the water with his clothes on just for the fun of it. He's on a very important mission, saving a cat from a possible drowning. After a bit of swimming, he finally got to the cat, picked it up, and brought it back to safety like the true hero he is. A giraffe got caught in a wired fence and was just laying on the ground motionless. One guy noticed the poor thing and cut the fence, which was supposed to free the animal, but the giraffe still wouldn't move. Then, the guy and his friend poked it with sticks, which did the trick.
He's alive, he's going. We just saved him!
Huge orca got stranded on a beach in Argentina, so it took the whole group of people working together in order to push the orca back to where it belongs. And finally, they made it.